guys, we're back here from the asphalt plant. We're gonna get going here. We have the guys from Cat with us right now. Today we're gonna be demoing the P65, my apologies, Weiler Paver. So we got the guys from Cat right now. They're showing us some stuff about the paver. We had it here this morning. We use it to spread some gravel, just kind of to see how it would work. The guys are starting to load the paver behind me. We got 3 tracks of asphalt here. We got 60 ton to put down. So we're gonna start laying it down, and I'll try to keep you guys kind of posted along the way. At the end of the video, I'll kind of give you my thoughts, my reviews, and opinions on the P65 Weiler paver. So let's get going. I'll give you guys a quick view of what we're looking at here, and then we're gonna start paving.
Why did we have to leave? 'Cause now we barely speak. Life happens. At night I still can't sleep when you're not next to me. Life happens.
Paver, it's loud. It has an electric generator. So what that means is the old way of having a heated screen for me to have it so that you have a propane torch screen. This is electric generator screen. You just heard in the background it idled down. That's just reducing the heat. So basically what happens is as you're paving, there's a sensor in there that kicks on and kicks off as it needs more heat to keep your screen a certain temperature. So it's a little bit louder, which is the first negative, but I mean all pavers that have electric heated screens are like that. So yeah, we'll go check it out and then we'll start paving for you guys. Capacity-wise, it's a 6-ton hopper. It's a 2,000, I believe, screed weight, which means it's a 2,000-pound screed with obviously a vibrator in that screed as well. And let's go see how this sucker lays down some asphalt. Let's go. All right, guys. So just quickly before we do start paving, I just want to mention that the things we're going to look for today is how fast we can pave with this paver. Not that speed's most important, but how fast can you maintain a good speed with it? What kind of mat it puts down. So how does the mat look behind the paver? How does the finish look behind you? And how do the joints look when we're coming across and doing our seams? How does one seam overlap the other? And what kind of work is this thing leaving us from perspective of how much handwork, how much raking? And when we roll out the seams, we want them to, when you're paving, the goal is to make it look like it's one solid mat of asphalt. You don't want to be able to see where you started and stopped, and where the paver started and stopped, where the seams are. If you do a good job when you're paving, you should drive past that pave and not be able to tell where you stopped and started and where the seams are in the driveway. As a paver, that's always the #1 goal. And we're gonna see how well this one can help us accomplish that to make our jobs easier, which is our goal. So let's see what this thing does. This Weiler P65, honestly, the first few poles, like I said, a little bit tricky, the spot we're working in, so I wasn't so sure. But it's getting really good. We dialed a few adjustments. We've been playing with a few little tweaks on it, but seriously, so far so good. I'm actually impressed. It's very similar to what we were currently using as far as our bucket paver goes, our original paver. And it's easy to see, visibility is good, so, and the joints are coming out. The last one was awesome, it was beautiful. They didn't have to touch it whatsoever, which that's what we want. That makes it easier on the guys. So we got 2 rollers hitting it right now, Bobcat filling up, or Skidsteer rather, filling up the paver. And this is our last pull, then we're out of here. So it's going awesome, the guys are doing fantastic, it looks awesome. The homeowner's sitting across the street watching us having a beer, and that's awesome. So they say it's awesome, it's awesome. Alright guys, that's it. We are all wrapped up here. The job is done. I'll give you my quick final thoughts on that paver, that Weiler P65. Honestly, all in all, I'm quite impressed. I come from a similar paver to that Weiler, so for me it's easy to say that I feel comfortable on that paver because a lot of guys that are used to different styles of pavers might not. So I totally get it. I still want to hear in the comments down below what you guys think of the Weiler P65. If you tried one, if you know someone that's tried one. There definitely is cons to the paver. I know that the big thing that I have heard is because it doesn't have augers in the middle of where your hopper comes down, which puts the asphalt to the screed. Asphalt can build up there more because there's no augers there and there's only augers in the extensions. My paver, funny enough, that I'm used to, it's actually opposite. There's augers at the bottom of the hopper but none in the extensions. Our Malden paver has both, so both certainly better. That is an issue. If you know how to manage your asphalt with that paver, I've learned after doing a few passes with it, it's not so bad, but it is definitely a con. I find too, when you're standing on the back of that paver, there's not a lot of room on the platform. So the spot where you stand with your feet, there's not an overwhelming amount of room. It's relatively tight in there. So I give that also a negative as well. And one other thing too is where you stand on our Malden, you can pull out a platform that extends that spot, so you can actually kind of stand where your extension of your paver is. So that's kind of pretty cool. I do like having that, which this paver does not have. Positives though, it's very easy to manage, to see, to control. The joint came in very nice after a few passes. We did a couple little tweaks to it, then got it pretty good. All the controls are kind of easy to learn. Again, visibility is really good, and the mat was nice. So I mean, it has a lot of positives for it. It was quite pleasurable to use. So my experience was very positive and a good one. Let you guys know what you guys thought of the video. What do you think of the Pave, and what do you think of the pavers? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll quickly throw the camera around, show you guys one last view of the job complete, and then we'll catch you on the next project. And lastly guys, this is it. That's the Pave. You can see the joints. We didn't even touch the last two at all, so you can't even tell where the seams are on it. The mat looks really good, and just overall a good job. We had both rollers on it. The team did it fantastic, and I'll just quickly say to the boys, awesome work as usual. We have a fantastic team, so thank you everyone for your hard work, and I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We all appreciate each other. We're like family, and thanks again for the customer and the boys, and just awesome. See you guys in the next video.